What's good, y'all? It's your boy Roc. I was a broke rapper for 4 years. Now I know y'all like, hey, you gotta give us more. You gotta give us more than that. You can't just jump in here and just say you was a broke rapper for 4 years. You gotta give us more dialogue. You gotta give us some more backstory. So I got y'all. Now y'all know I make music and I've been doing it for the past 4 years, almost 5 years now. And throughout this journey, I had some crazy moments. Moments that's like, okay, I'm here. I'm at the top of this. I'm killing this. Like, I'm really him. I'm the next person to take it off. You know how we had these stories in music where you just see this new artist come out of nowhere and then now you're like, oh, I ain't know him last like a couple days ago. Now he's at the top of the game. What happened? I had moments where it was like, okay, this is it. I'm about to be that. And then I had moments that's like, I'm done. This ain't gonna work out. Maybe I just ain't made for this. So I wanna give y'all a little backstory on when I first started making music and what were my expectations when I first got into it, how I see my career going from the immediate moment I started making music. I dropped my first song November 20th, 2018. And when I dropped that song, I remember I was so unconfident in my ability as an artist and just my ability to understand the business behind being a music artist. I literally was open and honest about the fact that I didn't know anything. I didn't know how often I should drop. I remember having Reddit posts, which I'm gonna go ahead and post on the screen right here, where I would be on Reddit asking questions. How often should I drop music? I remember asking my mans who also made music how far I should be away from the microphone when I'm recording and how loud I should record. I'm asking questions like this. And at this point, y'all heard so many of my stories about starting off building my own home studio because I didn't have the money to pay an hourly rate. So at this point, I had no experience. I was never around anybody who was in the studio, so I didn't see anybody's process. I wasn't able to ask anybody questions. I wasn't able to observe what anybody else was doing when they would go to the studio. So I was literally starting from scratch, and I would literally only be able to watch videos on YouTube or whatever it was. But at that time, nobody was really open about their process in the studio. Nobody would show, okay, this is what I do. Nobody would show how loud they would be. And I know that's extremely specific, but these are things I was genuinely curious about because I wanted to be the best at this. I wanted to make the best music. I wanted my music to sound the best. And I wanted to just continue to elevate and grow as fast as I possibly could. I always talk about the impatience aspect when it comes to doing anything, but I really wanted to level up as soon as I could. So as I'm going through this moment of trying to figure everything out, trying to understand how I'm gonna go about being an artist and the business behind being an artist, I remember thinking that, okay, it's only gonna take a couple songs. I'm gonna drop one song every single month, a single, and I'm gonna just go from there. And it's only gonna be a couple singles that I'm gonna drop because I'm about to blow. I know that my music is so good that when people come across it, they're gonna love it and they'll immediately become a fan. I'm just gonna blow up and I'm gonna be the hottest thing out. And obviously I was living in delusion, which is not a bad thing, of course, because I'm a very confident person. I've always been the type that when I start anything, I just automatically felt like I'll be the greatest at it. Things that I've never even done before, I immediately believe that when I first try it, I'm gonna be the best to ever do it. And there's nothing nobody else can tell me. And it was nothing different when it came to being a music artist. I believed that it was gonna pop off as soon as I got into the game. But I quickly found out that it's not gonna happen overnight. It's crazy that I believed that it would happen overnight, considering I've been making content on YouTube for years, even before that. So I already knew that anything on social media or anything in life is not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna just blow up immediately. You're gonna have to put in work, and you constantly gonna have these feelings of I'm working harder than everybody else and I'm better than everybody else. So mine's is gonna pop off. We all feel that way about ourselves. But the music humbled me immediately. I was literally sent right into the mode of having to figure out things and figuring out, okay, how can I go ahead and level this up? How can I get my music heard? Hearing people tell me that my music is great, I just need people to hear it. And so I would go straight into modes of how can I get out there? How can I figure this out? And how can I learn the music business as much as I possibly can? And on this channel, y'all know I have hundreds of videos talking about the music business and everything that I learned through my entire journey this past 4 or 5 years as a music artist. But through this entire journey, I literally learned that I have to know what I'm doing this for. I cannot just get into something because I want validation from other people, or I want the success, or I want the money, or I want all the fans in the world without a real reason why I'm doing it. And for the longest time, I realized that as a music artist that I was doing it trying to get whatever validation, the look of being successful, the look of having money. And so through that entire journey of feeling like I want to go ahead and level up and do this and do that, I came across content creation, and I would see so many videos of people talking about marketing your music and making content about your music music and trying that out and seeing that it just wouldn't work until I realized that I can go ahead and make content showing my personality, who I am, sharing my story, telling y'all more about anything I've been through in my life and helping y'all out, because I'm also somebody who's very self-aware. And when I typically go through any type of problems in my life or I'm feeling low, I'm typically able to go ahead and figure out why I'm feeling that way, and I'm able to articulate that to people, helping myself but also helping other people that's going through the same thing. And that's when I learned that it was more to just being a music artist, and that just making music wasn't going to be enough, and that I gotta make content. And it took years of being a broke rapper for me to realize that, and that was a game changer. But I'm glad I learned everything I learned about the music business and being an artist and trying to find success on this whole social media journey and finding who I am and my brand and what I represent as a music artist and a content creator. But this is just one of many stories as a music artist that helped me grow and helped me become who I am today. If y'all want more of these stories about my music journey as an artist and my content creator journey, make sure y'all go ahead and drop the comments down below. And y'all know I'm gonna be as transparent as possible, and I'm gonna just tell y'all the real. I'm never gonna sugarcoat anything when it comes to anything I'm doing along this journey, whatever. So go ahead and drop those comments down below. Ask me any questions and I'm gonna go ahead and answer them for y'all. But I hope this video helped a lot of y'all out. Anybody who's a music artist or anybody who's just doing anything in their life that wanna grow and become the greatest version of themselves every single day. I hope y'all is able to take something from this video, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.
He got an alibi and he won't abide to no law. I know it's fucked up, but he won't hesitate to go send a nigga to a law. Young nigga with rag ties in the back of a Maybach. Put in work, whole fam gon' eat. I been going to work on eat. All grind, no sleep, I stay low key. And you know I be rolling with killers, they really gorillas. Only the realest, you know that we winning. I feel like I've been